Hey everyone, this is Gleg here. We're going to be watching Kinky Hog Squeezers versus the Yolk Folk tonight. Hopefully we have some good action. You know, I've been really busy streaming, but unfortunately I've been relegated to streaming Pelicap games for the majority of my run. So I'm really hoping we have something a little bit more exciting. Just a modicum, because honestly, I was getting real tired of streaming those Pelicap games. I think the last one I did was Pelicaps versus the Black Knights. Game 2 I called it quits, stopped commentating. Went to go play some actual Tag Pro, some neutral flag. So hopefully this game is a little bit more exciting than that. And, you know, I have high hopes. This should be a great series on our hands. Some major playoff implications at hand. I'm pulling up the Season 2 Egg Ball document right now just to explain those scenarios. But currently, Yolk Folk have 65 points, place number 3. They need 2 wins to tie for the second place in the league, which would give them a first round bye, which is really important. You know, everybody wants a bye week. And then the Kinky Hog Squeezers are at 5th place currently with 58 points. With a 4-0 tonight, they could jump as far as to that 3rd place spot above the Yolk Folk. At 60, they could have 66 points if they 4-0 here. Now, I don't think we're going to get a 4-0. I could be wrong, but that's just how close that middle of the standings is right now. Yolk Folk tonight, they're definitely looking for 2 wins and a tie at least to get that second spot, get that first round bye. Condiment Crew are playing the Pelicaps next. So you're obviously thinking that's going to be a 3-1 to 4-0 for the Condiment Crew. Yolk Folk play the Miami Dolphins, which is a different team, different scenario. Obviously not the last place team in the league. And they could challenge them for a few games. So you definitely think that the Yolk Folk here want 2 wins and a tie. At least 5 points to skip up into that second place spot. And then they'd be looking for a 4-0 against the Dolphins, assuming the Condiment Crew 4-0s the Pelicaps. That's a big assumption there. But, I mean, the Pelicaps could always steal one. You never know. That team has a heart of gold. Kinky Hog Squeezers. There's a big difference between being in that 5th seed and being in that 3rd seed. You definitely know they're going to aim for that 3rd seed. That could be the difference between playing someone like the Black Knights and playing the Miami Dolphins. Not saying the Dolphins are bad, but I think everyone can agree that as it currently stands, the Black Knights are a little bit more of a playoff threat. But I was surprised when the Quack Pack played the Miami Dolphins that the team has improved significantly. So Jarvis does deserve a lot of credit for coaching that team up with Ty and that crew, and they've done a great job to, you know, reframe their accuracy, get that in their step, and be able to move the egg around as efficiently as possible. So you really love to see that from Jarvis as a GM. Jarvis was a last-second GM, so he didn't, you know, have to do it. But yeah, I'm hoping we have a really exciting contest. Hoping we have a really exciting contest. Tell them to launch 5v5. You know, I really don't want to commentate a 5v5 game. That would really be unfortunate here, but they're waiting closer to 9:15. Dang. So, looks like we have some commercial breaks here. Now, you really, really love to see this. I'm reading the comments right now. How are you going to reschedule and still not have 6? I will say I know the Kinky Hog Squeezers tried to reschedule to 9:30 and Nos said no. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Oh man, I'm just hoping for a really exciting series of games, not a snooze fest. I will say Slowpoke, Nollis, and Swerve, they looked like they were on their A game in the pub earlier. So I'm expecting some high quality egg ball here. Wondering if Ben Simmons is gonna show. Obviously, Ben Simmons, their second round pick, takes this team to another level. That's just the nature of second round picks. Kinky Hog Squeezers looks like their GM Brazzers is currently not in the game room. You can expect him to probably show up. But it looks like ASAP is not in the room. I think he's playing neutral flag, which means Acapulco and Frozen are going to be in the game. Acapulco significantly does not have a mouse, to my knowledge. At least he says he does not play on a mouse. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens with this. It's a little sad. This is a little bit sad, but rules are that they have 15 minutes to get their team there and start everything up. So I think it'll be okay. We will see what happens in this contest. I'm running out of things to talk about for this pregame here. My list of topics is dwindling. So I will talk about, I guess, how Quack Pack could solidify that number 1 seed here. So, currently number 2 in the standings is the Condiment Crew at 69 points. If, for some reason, Yolk Folk don't get a lot of points tonight, we're looking at Quack Pack possibly solidifying that number 1 seed. I don't think we can do it tonight. We have 78 points. Actually, my math is incorrect. We could solidify it tonight if the Yolk Folk do not get a 3-1 or 4-0. Yeah, very nice. Condiment Crew, 69 points. You love to see it. Looks like Vigil's here. Hopefully, Quack Pack might clinch the first seed at the end of this series. We can have a little celebration on stream for that clinch. Would be nice. Would be nice indeed. I see Worth is in the building. Worth. Buddy, we could clinch that number 1 seed tonight. Got high hopes. No points. Oh man. That would really suck. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick because I know my throat is about to be dry as hell. I'm doing some play-by-play commentary. Hi, Dabala. Dabala, we can clinch number 1 seed, buddy. Tonight. Tonight we could do it. Could make this dream come true. Needs to happen, man. I got 7 viewers right now. I think that is an Egg Center record for viewership. Actually, I think when the Pelicaps beat the Kinky Hog Squeezers, I had about 13 people pop in the stream. So, yeah, we're looking for the clinch here tonight. Brazzers has joined the building. I repeat, Brazzers has joined the building. Not sure why Vigil is unfortunately cursing. I think someone is being murdered upstairs in my apartment. I cannot confirm that, but it definitely sounds like a possible murder is happening. So, maybe I'm going to have to submit this stream for evidence if you can hear the sounds of murder. We're really looking for... Ooh, Colts Rock is here. So it looks like Ben Simmons will not be in the game for the Yolk Folk. But I guess that Bold Roller's also in the game. A little surprising. Usually their lineup is Gnaw, Swerve, Bait, Colt, Slow, and Ben though, so guess can't be too surprised with that. Yeah, Colt showed up in the nick of time, man. Nick of time. Kinky Hog Squeezers looks like they're going to be playing Relinquished, Frozen, Jackals, Brass, Slide, Acapulco. Notably missing from their lineup. We do still have the game. Notably missing from the Kinky Hog Squeezers lineup tonight is ASAP. For better or worse. ASAP has some sick plays here and there. But I think he contributes about a third, maybe even a half, of the Kinky Hog Squeezers turnovers. We'll see if Acapulco, the man who plays with no mouse, will be any better. I doubt it. I think Acapulco is not as good as ASAP yet. But we'll see what happens. And game 1 looks like it's going to be starting here now. Thankfully, we are starting game 1, folks. Starting game 1. Yolk Folk, but between the Kinky Hog Squeezers and the Yolk Folk, game 1 of this 4-game series. You really love to see it. Kinky Hog Squeezers are going to start with the egg with Brazzers. Immediate turnover. Jackal's throwing it forward. You hate to see it. Not sure what he was doing there. Slow Polka going to take his time. Relinquish with a good body on Colts. Relinquish has been playing some excellent defense this season. You really love to see a rookie like that playing such excellent defense, especially because defense requires a ton of mechanical skill. And this is going to be Raptor top. Really good jump by Acapulco and really good toss to Slide there. That was about the only place he could put it to where it would be a Raptor. Slide had the body, but it was slowly dwindling. And Nos is up top. Passes it to Colts. Colts misses the toss to Swerve bottom. I think if he was more accurate there, they could have gotten that toss up. Nos going to look for a Raptor to Colts, but Relinquish with the slick spawn there. And Slide's going to lead the counter opportunity. He's going to take his time. He's a reset here. Good job to Acapulco. Acapulco top. Jackal stopped on the wall. Brazzers tosses it back. They're going to reset. Really good patience by the Kinky Hog Squeezers offense. Jackals is going to dip to the middle. Gives it to Slide. Slide should reset again to Relinquished maybe. Misses the toss to Relinquished, but it bounces off the top wall. Thought maybe Raptor there, but he put in a place where it was pretty difficult for the Yolk Folk to clear. So Yolk Folk down 3-0 early in this series. Slow Polka tosses it to Bake. Bake with an excellent body, but doesn't toss to herself. I do think Bake should have probably tossed herself there. Could have gotten a point. But Swerve is going to get an easy Raptor to Colts Rock there down bottom. And just like that, it's 2-3. Yolk Folk really well known for their Raptor ability. This team is so good when it comes to patience in the red zone and being able to find those Raptor gaps. Slowpoke is going to toss it back. Bake is there. Bake is looking for a hole. Might have Swerve middle. No. Nos is there. Tries to toss it to Swerve, but it wasn't a direct pass, but it works anyway. Slowpoke has a ton of space top. Slow Polka. Tosses it forward, though. Nobody's there. Acapulco, not sure what's going on. Swerve down low. That's a Raptor to Bake. Ooh. Relinquish did a great job reading Bake's route there and cutting in front of it and making that Raptor pretty difficult. But it's still going to be a point for the Yolk Folk. Frozen going to start with the egg. Frozen. Not sure what he's doing, but good patience. Jackals has Frozen. Frozen bottom to Acapulco. Really good egg movement. Acapulco needs to reset. He didn't really have anybody forward. That's good defense by the Yolk Folk and a good handoff from Bake to Nos there. And Nos is going to hand it to Colts on a good toss. Really good back pass. Swerve goes for the team kill there, but Slowpoke with an excellent defensive read. And going to toss to Swerve top. No, but Swerve had a bunch of space, but Slowpoke is going to take it. And that's going to be a Raptor middle to Nos. Slow polka with an excellent hold in the middle there, swerving in between people. No pun intended. And Yolk are up 5-3. That Raptor ability of their team is coming in clutch here for them. Slide. Frozen on a breakaway here. He should just take the point. But an excellent Raptor to Jackals. Holy moly. That was incredible. Jackals, that is being clipped. That is being clipped. I'm going to promise you that. That was incredible. And it's 5-5 here. Colts with an excellent body on Jackals and not able to get the egg. He left the egg behind there. Slide's going to be very patient on offense. But Acapulco has a really good run. Can he get it? He does, and Jackals has a ton of space. Toss it forward to Slide. He misses the easy toss forward to Slide. Probably misclick there. It's really easy when you can't see your cursor like I can't. And the Yolk folk just like this on a counter opportunity. Really good patience by Nos. Slide, bake to Colts Rock, and that's going to be another point for the Yolk folk. 6-5, a little over halfway through this matchup. Slide to Acapulco. Acapulco going to be patient. Frozen. That middle looks open. If he could make a juke to relinquish, and relinquished auto throws it right into bold roller. And this team's going to try and block, but somehow it's going to end up in relinquished hands again. And Jackals misses the egg, but a really errant toss is going to allow the Kinky Hog Squeezers to get a Raptor here. And Jackals misses the Raptor. He's going to go for attempt number 2. Really good patience. Relinquished. That's a Raptor top to Slide. Great patience. You know, Jackals almost got memed there for missing what looked like an easy Raptor in the middle. But great patience, a great pull out there. I guess his pull out game is strong, as some would say. And he's able to help the Kinky Hog Squeezers get a critical Raptor there, and it's tied 7-7. 2 minutes left. Acapulco to Jackals. Jackals to Brazzers there. Brazzers back, great back pass to Jackals. Great usage of the wall to create those angles needed. As defenses strengthen in this game, as people's mechanical knowledge increases, so it can only go up. Nobody's going to really stay stagnant unless you're bad at the game. But as people's defensive abilities really go up, I'm predicting people are going to really need to start using that wall more to get the passing angles necessary to make some of these plays happen. And Swerve is going to... Colts Rock needs to be not so far ahead there. The egg loses momentum the farther it's tossed, but a great read by Colts there. And misses Bake for an easy toss forward, but Nos is going to get there. And Bake didn't necessarily read the bottom, but that's a great Raptor by Bold Roller to Bake there. And it's going to be 9-7. A minute and a half into this game. And relinquished to Brazzers. Kinky Hog Squeezers offense employing that 3-man back that Condiment crew like to use to spread the field vertically. Jackals to Acapulco. Acapulco to Frozen. Frozen puts on a few moves, but Swerve is there for the cross. Excellent read. Bake is there. Bake tosses it forward, but Frozen should get that and to toss it vertically. Relinquished is there. Good vertical toss to Braz. Frozen has a lot of space here. They're collapsing really well, though. And Slide somehow gets out of it. Great toss by Frozen. Great movement by Slide. Not so great pass, but his team makes it work. And Bake gets popped in the backfield. And Jackals gets an easy point. It's 9-8. 42 seconds left in this matchup. Some pep needs to be put in the Kinky Hog Squeezer's step as Jackals is going down the field and tosses it to nobody, but Swerve tosses it to Brazzers. Brazzers bottom, Bold Roller. Acapulco pops him. Acapulco going down the field and, looks like a deer in headlights as Swerve comes in front of him. 24 seconds left. They can't afford a Raptor here. Can't afford a score, really. They're going to try and condense on Swerve up top, but Acapulco can't get the clear. 15 seconds left. They need a Raptor really quick. That was a really bad movement by Acapulco there. Really unfortunate. 8 seconds left. Can they get a quick Raptor here? Good toss bottom. They can't. And that's going to be the end of game 1. Yolk Folk 10. Kinky Hog Squeezers 8. The two bench players in for Ben and the dropped bump. All are at the top of the board for captures. Colts Rock with 3, Boulder Roller with 2. You love to see that. When you're playing with people like Nos, Swerve, Slowpoke, and Bake who really spread the egg around well. It's bound to happen though. So we're going to go in Game 2 of this matchup. Game 1, again, Yolk Folk win. It's going to be really important for points there. They're slowly catching up to that second seed. Pulling up the document again just to see. But Yolk Folk now are going to have 67 points. The Condiment Crew is going to have 69 points. So they want another win to be able to tie for that second seed. Don't know about the tiebreaker, but they want at least one more win to be able to tie for that second seed. We're going to see what happens. We will see what happens. And yes, Tag Pro has been very laggy lately. Really unfortunate stuff. But, you know, that ending, I think that was a winnable game for the Kinky Hog Squeezers, and they're definitely going to be kicking themselves in the foot a little bit over that loss. They were within striking distance, had a great counter opportunity. Swerve, though, came up clutch with a great pop. Really love to see the defensive effort, but I was really on the offense as well for not coming through with the opportunity when it was needed most. To see what happens. Nos, gonna throw some subtle shade here. Say that Brazzers is faking the lag so ASAP can get here, so Acapulco doesn't play. I would not be surprised considering his team is probably mad at Acapulco for that late game counter failure. Really costly. They could have tied it at least. Gonna see what happens. It's gonna be game 2 of this 4-game series. Anything can happen. These series are very long. So, Kinky Hog Squeezers can always turn it around. Gonna advertise the stream a little bit more. See if we can get some good viewership. We'll see. And I'm joining the game. Game 2 is going to be underway. Game 2 is going to be underway here. Kinky Hog Squeezers, Yolk Folk. Yolk Folk looking for another win to tie the Condiment Crew top for the second seed. Get that first round playoff bye. They really need another win here. So you know they're gunning for it. Brazzers going to start off with the ball for Kinky Hog Squeezers. Gives it to Frozen. Frozen, ton of space. Down to Brazzers. Brazzers, quick toss. Acapulco not there. Bold Roller with the egg. Let's see what he does. He has a vertical open if he hesitates. Frozen kind of reads it, but he throws it down the wall. Really good toss, actually. Colts Rock in great position down back, but not a great toss. But Swerve is going to end up with the pop. Nos to Bake. Bake hesitates to Swerve, and this is a Raptor top. This team, Yolk Folk, is so great at slowly hesitating and spreading that egg around to get those Raptors. Really good at spreading the egg around the field for Raptor opportunities. This team is one of the best in the league at getting Raptors. Always dangerous because that means that's a great Raptor by Jackals there. Jackals to relinquished. In the middle of my commentary. You really love to see that. It's going to be tied 2-2 between the Kinky Hog Squeezers and Yolk Folk. Like I was saying, the Yolk Folk is so good at getting these Raptors. It creates a really hard situation for defenses because their offense can just put up points in a hurry, man. And Bold Roller is going to be looking for a Raptor for Bake, but it's not there. Brazzers tosses it forward to Slide, and Slide's going to throw it ahead. Swerve is there, though. Swerve's going to hand it to Bold Roller, who has the momentum. Bold is going to toss it across the wall. Bake with a good back pass. This team is passing it so well right now. Swerve to Bake. Oof, Bake missed it. But that's a really unfortunate toss there, and that's going to be an easy wrap between Slow Polka and Colts. Not sure what that clear attempt was, but it happened, folks. And now it's 4-2. 2 minutes in this matchup. Slide with the egg. Slide to Jackals. Jackals tosses to Brazzers. Brazzers gives it to Relinquish, who has a head full of steam. And Relinquish just hands it off to Colts Rock. Colt's going to be patient here, but puts his teammate in a really bad situation. This should be a Raptor. This is Raptor top. Really excellent patience by Brazzers to allow Slide to cut in front of that body by Slowpoke. Because of the momentum in this game, it's so hard to sustain blocks and bodies for such a long period of time. So patience is absolutely crucial in situations like that, and you love to see their GM showing such patience. Really, I'm not sure what's going on here, but Slide has a Raptor top to Brazzers. And, they're going to donate the charity Raptor the other way. Instead of Brazzers tossing it to Slide, Slide's going to toss it to Brazzers, and that's an easy Raptor. Not sure what Yolk Folk was doing there with their passing. And again, I'm not sure what's going on. They're just gifting them free points here. Bake to Colts. Kind of middle. Going to be hard. That's a difficult position to be in. But Bold Roller is going to get it. Bake tosses it back to Swerve. Swerve tosses it forward to Nos. A great body to Jackals. Really great read of the field there by Swerve to toss it. And put Nos in a really good situation to get the egg. And it's 6-5. Almost halfway through this matchup. Slide with an excellent defensive read. It's going to toss it to Frozen. Frozen, I think he was trying to slow down to get that little push from the defender, but wasn't able to get it. And Slide is going to be here. Get a Raptor to Jackals around the spawning Slowpoke. Excellent Raptor. Again, excellent patience. Something the Kinky Hog Squeezers don't do every game is show patience. But they're showing excellent patience here tonight. Nos is going to be forward. Was trying to probably throw along the wall to see if he could get Swerve, but wasn't there. Jackals is going to clear it. Frozen. Frozen and Acapulco on a great counter opportunity. This could be a Raptor middle. Not sure what's going on there. Possible miscommunication between the two players. And Slide with another excellent defensive read to allow an easy point by the Kinky Hog Squeezers. And it's 9-5 in this matchup. Kinky Hog Squeezers up halfway through game 2. Nos surveying the field, gives it to Slowpoke. Polka throws it across the wall, but Relinquish with a good read. Slide, Nos with an excellent read. Nos, Bake has a ton of space bottom, but Swerve is there as well. Swerve needs to give it to Slowpoke, who has a ton of momentum. Nos can throw this body, that's a Raptor. And, just hits the body enough to create that Raptor tossing lane up top and get a Raptor for this Yolk Folk offense. And just like that, it's 9-7. It's a one-possession game for this Yolk Folk team, who is excellent at getting Raptors. A great bounce there, and this is going to be a Raptor, but Bake throws it really early, and unfortunately, that's not going to be capitalized upon. There could have been a Raptor. They could have tied it 9-9. That's 1 point left on the field, not on the scoreboard. And Slowpoke throws it along the wall. Colts Rock not in position. Slide. Good attempt on the clear, but Bold Roller is going to read it really well and get a point here now. Slide is popping off. Slide, if the Kinky Hog Squeezers win this game, Slide is the man of this match right now. I mean, Slide is really doing well. And he's well known for his offensive ability and his ability to read things on the field, but he's really shining with his defense right now. As Frozen puts on an excellent move to Slowpoke to allow for that. Frozen has the Raptor to Acapulco. But yeah, Frozen put on a great move to allow that wall passing lane to open up. That little diagonal wall passing lane. You love to see it. You love to see those Raptors. It's 11-9, 2 minutes in this matchup. Another close game. I really appreciate the close games, folks. I had to commentate Pelicaps Black Knights last time. It wasn't fun. It wasn't a fun situation. Frozen has a wall pass to Acapulco. Frozen is doing excellent at finding those wall passes. It's one place where he reads the offensive field really well. And Colts Rock's going to get popped by Relinquish, who's in great defensive positioning. Kinky Hog Squeezers need to take their time here. No rush. They probably should have reset for a vertical top, but Nos going to be patient. Slowpoke throws it to Brazzers. And Bold Roller is going to get the great defensive read. Hands it to Swerve. Swerve to a Raptor to Bake, but it's just slightly mistimed. Those are hard to time, though. You know, it takes a second difference between a Raptor and a non-Raptor. Nos has a ton of room bottom, but going to go top for a Raptor to Bake. But Brazzers with an excellent body there. Great defense by Brazzers to prevent that Raptor. And that's an excellent toss by Swerve to Colts Rock. You know, you're seeing really good egg ball right now. 1 minute left in this game. Yolk Folk down by 1. Swerve with the egg. Swerve surveying the field. Swerve, he's going to go to Slow Polka, maybe middle. Bold Roller does, though, but Slow rushes it. Think Slow Polka had another second. Frozen going to take his time to Brazzers. Brazzers to relinquish. They take his time to Brazzers, but unfortunate there. They need to get it out of their zone. This is a tough situation and a great clear by Brazzers to Jackals. Jackals going to give it to Acapulco here. This should be a point. Maybe even a back wrap. Nope. But definitely a point. You know, going to throw in the little feisty wall pass itself there. And it's 12-10. Yolk Folk need a Raptor to tie this up. They got 16 seconds to do it. Nos to Swerve. Swerve throws it backwards and nobody is there. Slide, man of the match, is going to toss it forward. Give himself another capture here. And the Kinky Hog Squeezers are going to capture a Game 2 victory. 13-10. Great egg ball being played. You really love to see it. And that is ball game. I'm not sure what Swerve was looking for there. Probably a back pass to reset because they didn't really have a good offensive advantage there, which is understandable. It's a good read, but just didn't work out. And those back passes are really hard to hit. I think people underestimate that. It's hard to be accurate when you're throwing it backwards. And this series is tied 1-1 here. So the Kinky Hog Squeezers get a really crucial Game 2 victory over the Yolk Folk. Yolk Folk still not tied for this series. It is still not tied. And I'm looking up the current point situation. Looking at the standings. So with that victory, the Kinky Hog Squeezers are 1 point behind the Black Knights for that number 4 seed. And you know that number 4 seed might be the difference between being able to play on red for a majority of your games and being able to play on blue. For those that don't know, there's a conspiracy among egg ball players that the red side is most definitely favored. And you know, Yolk Folk, they were on red game 1, pick up a victory. Kinky Hog Squeezers on red for game 2, they pick up a victory. I don't believe it, but you know, it's hard to deny at this point that red does have a better margin of victory. Brazzers is now in the general chat asking why the servers have been asked the past 2 weeks. Great question. I would love to know too. Servers have undoubtedly been asked. They have been asked. Sly doing a great job. Talking his shit in general to Trey, saying, yeah, I'm big. You know, he's coming up big for his team right now, so it's really hard to deny. Game 3, ASAP is here for the Kinky Hawk Squeezers. Dynamic offensive threat for this team. Probably will play better than Acapulco. Acapulco, though, played really valiantly game 2. After that game 1 end of game error on the counter opportunity, Acapulco played well enough for this Kinky Hog Squeezers team to get a game 2 victory. So you really love to see that. Really appreciate the effort Acapulco put on the field. Shout out to Acapulco for streaming the last game of the Quack Pack Miami Dolphins. Streaming can be difficult. It can be difficult to provide commentary, but he did an excellent job at it. You love to see such content. So thank you, Acapulco. Now we're on game 3 here. The series is tied 1-1. Series is tied 1-1. This is a very close series, and the Yolk folk going to start with the egg here. Bold roller with the absolute ass starting position, but they make it work. Nall's going to have the egg. Nall's to Coltrock, who has a ton of space around people. This is 4-on-2. Coltrock throws it backwards, though. Tried to hit Nall's on a vertical pass, but those are hard, especially with the position they were in. Bold roller should toss it forward to Bake off the wall. Great job. Bake didn't really have another passing option, though, but Nall's, a spam of pops there. Frozen, top to Jackals. There you go. Should look for a reset here, but, Bold Roller's going to provide it anyway for this team. Hand it off to Slide. Slide coming in with a head full of steam, and that's a Raptor bottom. Raptor bottom to Brazzers. Excellent handoff to Slide, who has a head full of momentum going into the offensive end of the field. Yolk folk down 2-0 early in this game, too. Slow Polka. Tosses it to ASAP, who's on the opposing team. Not able to do nothing with it, though. Slide's going to toss it forward enough to allow their defense to reset. Slow Polka. Going forward. One thing I've noticed Yolk folk love to do is they like to throw blocks at the leading rusher. As I'm saying this, they're going to get a Raptor, which they also love to do. But if you notice, whenever the Yolk folk reset on offense, most teams will have someone rush the egg carrier. And Yolk folk are really proficient at getting one of their players to block that rusher and get them out of the picture. It creates a 5-on-6 offensive opportunity. It makes it really hard for opposing teams' rushers to get anything done and get counter opportunities. This is going to be another Raptor. Bake putting on absolute moves here on the Kinky Hog Squeezers. And that's going to be another Raptor for the Yolk folk. Jackal's going to start off with the egg for the Kinky Hog Squeezers. They're down 4-2, 2 minutes in this matchup. ASAP in the middle. Hesitated. You need to go forward, buddy. And Slide's going to... Ref, not going to call it. That's going to be a capture, but not a Raptor. Kinky Hog Squeezers down 3-4. But they're finding the gaps in this Yolk folk defense right now. Slide's going forward. Swerve, going to get the pop there. Slow Polka put on an excellent move on Brazzers. Slide coming in hot, bro. He's coming in hot. He's just absolutely dominant on the field right now. And Brazzers is going to go for a Raptor. Very questionable. That might be a kink in a fool, folks. He had a point to tie it up, but went for a Raptor. Not sure about that decision. Wasn't really there, but Kinky Hog Squeezers could have tied up the game there. Team probably yelling at him in the VC. Relinquish going to throw it forward, but Swerve playing it well. Slow Polka gives it away to the opposing team. Difficult clear forward. Slide, great move on Nos. And Brazzers is going to go forward. ASAP needs to body Colts. Doesn't body quick enough. Slide not able to spam click fast enough. And Nos is going to give it a Swerve. Swerve going to toss it forward, though. Brazzers coming in very, very fast. But he slows down, resets their offense. Relinquished up top. Looking for these verticals. Relinquish. Down bottom. Frozen. Ton of space. Frozen. Gonna try and go for a middle Raptor. Again, not there, but Jackals with a toss, and they could get another Raptor here. And they're going to go up top. Great patience. Great body by Slide and Relinquished up top. But great patience on that offensive attempt on that goal line to get that Raptor. And they're up 5-4 in this matchup. Halfway through, again, Slow Polka going to get popped. Brazzers to Frozen. Frozen forward to Slide. 1-on-1 for Slide. Looking for a Raptor bottom, maybe to Brazzers. Going to be patient. And that's an excellent Raptor, but ASAP misses it. ASAP doesn't take a good angle there. Thought he had it. Excellent patience by Slide, though. Relinquish coming in hot. ASAP bodies it. Gives it to Bake, though. Really unfortunate. Should have been a Raptor. A great move by Slide there. Commiserations. Very unfortunate. Brazzers, though, great defensive stop. Gives it to Jackals. Jackals going to be patient. Give it Relinquished. Relinquish going to toss it forward. Slide. Give it to Brazzers or ASAP or Jackals. They're all in that area, and that's going to be not a Raptor but a capture. And Brazzers is going to get a critical capture there to put the Kinky Hog Squeezers up 6-4 in this Game 3 matchup. Slow Polka to Swerve to Bold Roller. Bold Roller, ton of space. Tries to put on a move, but it's just a hesitation to open up that passing lane top, but he's not able to hit Colts Rock. Colts, He continues to be a little bit too far up. Noticed that a lot tonight. Colts is a little bit too far ahead a lot of the time. Causes the egg to lose momentum. Makes it hard for his teammates to hit him on those clears. We're going to have a glitch here. Kinky Hog Squeezers come up with it. They're not able to get a Raptor. They had 3-on-1 top, and they're not able to get the Raptor. And it's 7-4, though. A 2-possession contest right now. Yolk Folk looking for something. They're looking for anything on offense right now. They need a spark, and they need a spark fast. ASAP in the middle, wide open. Tosses it bottom to Brazzers. Brazzers is going to toss it forward, and slide is going to be there. Ref? Really unfortunate stuff. There should have been a Raptor, but they're up 8-4. They're up by 2 Raptors, and Bake is going to throw it to nobody. It's going to be another turnover by this Yolk Folk offense. Yolk Folk playing uncharacteristically turnover heavy right now. Need to bring things together if they want a shot at a comeback. But I believe in that roster of theirs. And both Brazzers and ASAP going to miss the ball, but Brazzers with a strike to slide there. Slide going to toss it bottom. ASAP not going to get a good body there. Swerve has a head full of steam on this 2-on-1. Misses Baked. Big miss. Slide misses. Everybody's missing right now. And this is going to be a Raptor. That might be the... Oh! Nos misses the Raptor. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You really hate to see this. You know, this might be a Raptor here, but... Jeez Louise. You really hate to see that. Oh, really unfortunate. But... Apparently they're lagging a little bit. So... Can't really blame them if they're lagging for missing the Raptor, but... Man, that was a big Raptor miss right there. I really thought they had it in the bag. Swerve going to go top. Has a ton of space. Someone needs to pressure. They have good pressure by Frozen, but that wall was left open. But Bake not able to get a body, and Jackal's going to lead the charge forward. Get a clear bottom. Ooh, he goes top, and Slow Polka's going to be there. Relinquish going to have a difficult clear attempt. Gives it to Brazzers, though. Brazzers to Jackals. Jackals going to go to ASAP, probably go bottom to Relinquish. Really good vertical read. Slide trying to cut. Couldn't time the cut with Relinquish for the toss. 6-8 here. Yolk Folk looking for a Raptor. Great back pass to Colts. Colts to Nos. Nos to Raptor to Bold Roller. It's going to be tied up with 30 seconds left. Great play by the Yolk Folk. Excellent play. 25 seconds left. 8-8. Kinky Hog Squeezers. Get the egg here. Relinquished. Throws it bottom. Slow Polka's there. Bake with the egg. Bake. Colts not in communication, but Nos ends up with it. Brazzers gets the pop on Nos. Jackals leading the ball down the field. They just need a point. They don't get the point. They do not get the point. Great defensive effort by the Yolk Folk to solidify the tie there. Really unfortunate. Not sure who the player was that ended up getting the tie. But did they end the game early? There were 3 seconds left. Yeah, I think Bake... I don't know. Yeah, you should have let the game just finish to the end. Now they're not going to get an EU for that. Oh, man. The stats have been screwed over. You hate to see it. Nos ended the game 3 seconds earlier. Oh, man. You gotta let it end. Nos gonna hand count the stats. Ballsy move by Nos to offer up to count the stats by hand. That's going to be a tie, though. Going into Game 4, this series is tied 1-1. Yolk Folk win this. They're up by 1 point over the Condiment Crew for that number 2 seed, that first round bye. We'll see if they could get it. Oh, so apparently the game was stopped because overtime was on. Very understandable then. Just an unfortunate situation. Got to make sure overtime is turned off. Ties are allowed to happen. But I don't know who it was that made that defensive play for the Yolk folk on the goal line, but it was an excellent defensive play. Really stifled the Kinky Hog Squeezers' offensive attempt there. Caused the game to go to a tie. But we're game 4 now. Colts to Nos. Nos is going to back pass, but ASAP has the boost off of Bold Roller there. And he has a head full of steam. He's the only one there. They're going to go for a Raptor ASAP, man. Oh my goodness. Every time ASAP has the ball, you're cringing up ready for an error to happen. He's a good player, but just sometimes he really ASAPs out there, if you know what I mean. Nos is going to get an easy capture, and we're tied up 1 apiece early on in this matchup. In this series, 1-1 to 1, and we're starting game 4, 1-1. It's a series of 1 so far. Brazzers looking for a toss top Frozen. An excellent route by Frozen. Great read by Brazzers. This is going to be 2-1. Kinky Hog Squeezers. Nos with the egg. Nos is slow. Slow to Bake. Bake has Colts forward. Colts needs to throw it forward, but Jackals is reading that wall brilliantly right there. That's going to be a stop. ASAP too far ahead. Not able to do nothing. Ooh, Bold Roller misses it. Frozen though tries to get a little too cute with the egg there, and just not able to get the point. Colts going forward, misses Swerve on the cut, and that's going to be a great clear by Relinquished. Did a diagonal clear off the wall. Relinquished needs to throw that body on Nos. Oh man. But this is going to be a Raptor? Question mark? What is going on? Oh my goodness. Kinking a full number 2 right there by Brazzers. Not sure what he was doing there. Slide just needs... Slide is calling it for VC. And VC, he's like, I want the egg right now. Just give me the egg. Slide wants the egg. And honestly, whenever Slide doesn't have the egg, it seems like turnovers are a little bit more rampant than you would like them to be. Brazzer's going to take his time. He has Slide top. Slide has the egg. Going to throw it down bottom. ASAP not in sync with him. We're going to get this counter opportunity. Nos 2-on-1. Slide a little bit too far ahead. Not able to get a body. And they're going to take this in. Yolk Folk showing good patience on the Raptors. Kinky Hog Squeezers really looking for those Raptors and throwing away some probably valuable points. Not able to get a wall pass there. But they get the capture anyway. Not really sure how that happened. Really unfortunate stuff. It's going to be tied 3-3. Relinquished with the ball for Kinky Hog Squeezers. Misses Jackal in the middle, but Slide's going to come up with it and gives it to ASAP. Slide is just absolutely... I cannot say it enough. But just as a viewer, Slide is looking absolutely dominant on the field right now for the Kinky Hog Squeezers. Definitely their man of the series by far. You see Slowpoke on Bold Roller opened up the passing lane, but no one was there. Frozen going to lead the charge. Reset. Not a great reset. And Nos is going to come in charging. Reads the reset well. They're going for a Raptor here. You know they are. Good body by Jackals. They're going to throw it top vertical. They don't have nothing there. They're going to go for another vertical. Or they're going to go for the Raptor straight up. The Yolk Folk on offense, whenever they're in the goal line, great at getting those verticals to get a Raptor. Not a great back pass. Bake showing how the back pass needs to be done. Yolk Folk up 5-4 in this game. Swerve, excellent route. Excellent throw to Bake, and this is a Raptor to Colts. Excellent offensive movement here by the Yolk Folk halfway through this matchup. And they're up 7-4 here. Slide with the egg. Slide to Frozen. 3 people sitting in the back. Colts is going to read that. It's an inaccurate pass. Bold Roller going to toss it forward. Frozen's there. Get the pop. Frozen to Slide. Not able to get it. Another kind of inaccurate pass. Jackals, though, good defensive read. Going to get a great defensive clear. And ASAP putting the moves on the midfield. Relinquish does a great job there spreading the field. You really love when players know how to spread the field and not bunch up their offensive attack. Just makes it easier for defenses to pressure the entire offense and collapse. Another bad back pass. Bake is going to be there. Bake to Noss. This is a Raptor top to swerve. You cannot afford those turnovers to the Yolk folk. They make you pay for it. It's going to be 9-5 here. Kinky Hog Squeezers down 2 Raptors with 2 minutes to go in this matchup. Slide going to go for a good reset to Relinquish. Relinquish needs to take his time. Slide. Going to throw it forward. ASAP. ASAP's there, but he had some time. I think he had time. Didn't need to toss it forward, but Noss put it on a move on Frozen and a great pass forward to Bake. And they have the numbers here. Bake with a good body of Braz, and he missed. He missed the Raptor. Unfortunate. Frozen hands it off to Slide. Slide to Jackals. Jackals leading the charge. He has a ton of steam. Bottom hands it to Slide. Slide has a Raptor top. They're not able to get it. That was a really tight Raptor. Would have been very difficult. But Kinky Hog Squeezers, they need to put some they need a flame lit up their ass is what they need, because it's 6-9, minute and a half left. ASAP up top. ASAP throw forward. Make this clear difficult. Polka had a good clear bottom. The lane was there. Colt's going to take his time in the end zone. Not necessarily where you want to take your time at, but Bake leading the counter. Not able to do anything with it. Unfortunate pass by Jackals there. The pass was kind of diagonal. Caused a weird bounce to occur. Relinquish with a great body. Maybe not so great. I don't think it was the time to throw a body like that and let someone with momentum to run up and get the egg. Jackals with an excellent breakdown. Slide put in on the moves. Frozen not able to do anything. Swerve playing great defense, but then throws an errant pass like that. Brazzers to Jackals. To ASAP. They were going for a back pass to a Raptor, not able to get it. 7-9, 30 seconds left. Kinky Hog Squeezers with the ball. They wanted a Raptor there. That's just unfortunate, but they need one here. It's going to be an errant pass. Bold roller, great clear. They have a 3-on-1. Swerve, great block out. This is going to be a point here, and this is going to end the matchup probably. It's going to be just like that, 10-7, Yolk Folk. 15 seconds left in this game, and that is it. GG being called for Game 4. Yolk Folk are going to take this series 2-1-1. This is the exact scenario that Yolk Folk wanted. A 2-1-1 victory puts the Yolk Folk at 70 points, which is 1 ahead of the Condiment Crew. Quack Pack, my team, we have 78 points at the first seed. Not sure if we have the tie over Yolk Folk, but if we do, we have just clinched the first seed. Either way, we would have to lose every single game next matchup to not have the first seed. But excellent egg ball being played by the Kinky Hog Squeezers and Yolk Folk out there. An excellent series by both teams. You really love to see it. Both of these teams are locked in for the playoffs. So maybe we see this matchup again in the playoffs. But until then, that was the Yolk Folk Kinky Hog Squeezers. Yolk Folk win. 2 games won. 1 tie. Kinky Hog Squeezers with 1 win. Until next time, everyone, thank you for watching this competitive egg ball being played on the field. All right, bye-bye.